I'm going to be making this super simple but really flavorful pork grain bowl. Grain bowls, of course, are very popular, and I think for good reason. They are wonderful blank canvases that have really healthy whole grains as their base. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a lot of flavor into what is going to end up being this almost bibimbap style bowl with soft cooked eggs, pork tenderloin, baby kale, shiitake mushrooms, and onions. It's gonna be really delicious, and you're gonna see super easy. And I'm gonna get started on my marinade for my pork tenderloin. And I'm using pork tenderloin because Missouri raises a ton of pork. This also really lends itself to this particular type of a marinade because it's gonna soak up all of that wonderful flavor. And we're gonna start off with 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And don't worry about taking notes because all of these recipes are available at feastmagazine.com. Just go to the Feast TV section of the website and you'll find the information there. I also have a little bit of rice wine vinegar. This is going to add a tart element. This is my fried chili paste. You can also use chili oil. This is mirin, which is a sweetened cooking wine that adds a really beautiful sweetness to the dish. And this is dark honey. It's going to add some complexity along with that sweet caramely flavor. And my next additions are going to be garlic, of course, fresh ginger, and also a little bit of lime juice. All right, you want to cut your tenderloin thinly, probably about 1/4 inch. It's going to cook really, really fast, and it's designed to just be small little tender pieces on top of this grain bowl. So we're just slicing through this guy. Then I'm going to put it in the marinade. So I've moved over to the stove. My onions are now in my skillet. I want to cook these relatively slowly because I want to caramelize them. I also have my farro going. I'm going to go ahead and saute my shiitake mushrooms. Now I'm going to cook my baby kale. They're gonna cook really fast and they're gonna cook down to nothing. Now, all our veggies are finished and they're off to the side. We are going to go ahead and cook our pork, which has been marinating. As you can see, all of my elements are finished, and all I have to do is put everything together. I decided, after we cut to the last segment, that I wanted to make a quick reduction from the sauce that was in the pan because it just smelled so good. So I just let it stay on the heat, and I cooked it down, and you can see it's just kind of turned into this wonderful silky sauce. Now I'm gonna break open my 6-minute eggs, and these quite literally are 6 minutes that you want to cook them because I am looking for kind of a custardy yolk. I'm going to sprinkle on top just a little bit of chives and some cilantro. I'm gonna grab myself a fork and give this a try. The marinade is sweet and hot and salty. It's delicious, and it really soaks right into that farro. I got a little bit of onion in that bite, and the sweetness of that onion was a perfect way to offset the heat from the marinade. Yum. I'm gonna stand here and devour this. Thank you for joining me in this episode of our Best of season. I'll see you next time.